Hi, welcome and greetings to the article of Manik Esahak Biswas. He is a prominent writer, social development, and humanitarian professional. To understand Dhaka, you have to look at the scale of this density. Known as the Big Apple of Bangladesh, this metropolitan footprint is now home to over 20 million people. People flood here for a reason. Dhaka is the country's economic engine, fueled largely by a massive garment industry that acts as a powerful pull factor, drawing in millions of internal migrants seeking employment. At the same time, rural populations are being pushed toward the city. Constant river erosion and climate-linked disasters are destroying villages, leaving many with no choice but to seek refuge in the capital. But Dhaka was designed for a fraction of this population. The result is an underdevelopment syndrome, a state where the city's growth has completely outpaced its infrastructure, leading to a sprawling, unplanned landscape. You see the cost of that growth on every street. Paralyzing traffic congestion isn't just an inconvenience. It drains billions of dollars in lost productivity from the city's economy every year. Dhaka is currently experiencing a simultaneous failure of its space, its temperature regulation, and its water systems. Engineering a way out requires fixing all three of these core systems at once. System 1 is space. Currently, the city functions as a single, heavily centralized target. This draws almost every commuter and resource into a one hyper-congested core that the infrastructure can no longer support. The first solution is the Detailed Area Plan, or DAP. Its primary objective is urban decentralization, breaking that single central cluster into distributed zones across the region. This relies on a compact city model. Within each of these new nodes, mixed-use zoning places housing, jobs, and services in the same neighborhood. This ensures residents can find what they need locally, rather than adding to the cross-city traffic. To make this work, these peripheral zones must be connected by high-capacity public transit. The development of the Dhaka Metro Rail is designed to serve as the high-speed backbone for this entire decentralized network. By shifting economic and social power into these surrounding zones, planners create a physical pressure release valve for the entire metropolitan area. System 2 is heat. Decades of unplanned growth meant paving over the city's natural green spaces, turning Dhaka into a heat-trapping concrete blanket. The data is stark. Between 1991 and 2015, Dhaka's urban area expanded by nearly 250%. As gray concrete overran green vegetation, the city lost its ability to regulate its own temperature. This created an urban heat island effect. Today, temperatures in the most densely paved zones can be up to 3 degrees Celsius hotter than the city's outskirts, turning the built environment into a literal radiator. The cure is climate-resilient urban regeneration. Rajuk is now working to break up these concrete surfaces to install permeable pavements, installing vertical gardens, and creating pocket parks. Green infrastructure serves as a mandatory thermal exhaust system. It is the only way to lower temperatures enough to keep the city survivable. System 3 is water. Historically, Dhaka was a city of water, once defined by a flowing network of over 50 individual canals. Unchecked development buried those canals under roads and buildings. Today, that lack of drainage leads to severe waterlogging during the monsoons and has caused the city's groundwater levels to plummet. The engineering solution is water urbanism. This involves a massive proposal to unearth these lost waterways and construct a blue network known as the Grand Canal. Reconnecting this network does 3 things. It restores natural storm drainage, provides new green transit corridors for boats, and creates a natural defense against floods. By treating its buried rivers as an asset rather than an obstacle, Dhaka can transform water from a persistent threat into its strongest protective system. When these 3 systems are integrated, you see a vision of a future Dhaka, a city that is decentralized, thermally regulated, and water resilient. But the engineering only works if it reaches the people it's meant for. Master plans are just drawings unless they include the millions of residents currently living in high-risk, informal settlements. This is why programs like the Urban Resilience Project focus on the humanitarian side of the equation, improving emergency response, and ensuring that new construction regulations actually protect the city's most vulnerable neighborhoods. The ultimate challenge isn't just physical, it's institutional. For these plans to succeed, fragmented government agencies have to overcome their silos and coordinate a single, unified response. If Dhaka can successfully rewrite its urban DNA through this three-system approach, it will show the world how a megacity can move past a state of permanent crisis and build a model for long-term survival. Thank you for watching the video, and have a blessed day ahead.